baseball card fever. I really got baseball card fever. It started with my very first pack.
Hello collectors, Diego here with another Sports Cards Detour. Thanks for tuning in, giving me a couple minutes of your time for a video or two. What I have for you today is my POTTS player collection, and basically what POTTS is put them aside, put them off to the side collection, where they're either discontinued, like player collections, like I just stopped looking for them, or I'm looking for them now, or they're part of a broader part of the collection, kind of like the Puerto Rican collection, favorite Phillies, stuff like that. I just decided to take a few, like 40 some cards, and just show some of the cards that I have of these players. And today we're going to start off with Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio was one of those players that I identified with as I looked at my playing career, but I did his feet backwards. Craig Biggio went from being a catcher, an all-star catcher, to being an all-star second baseman. I wasn't an all-star, but I started playing second base, and then I moved over to catcher when I used to play ball. I think the reason being was I started out in the bullpen, actually, and then I moved out of being that. The coach was like, yeah, I think he has decent arm. Let's put him at catcher. I was pretty good at catching the knuckleballer on the team. So that was really the claim to fame there, was I could catch the knuckleballer. And I used a wider glove to do that. I was pretty good defensively. So my coach would just put me in there for that game there, but most of the time I lost my job at second base to a better player. So those be that'll be the breaks, you know. But Craig Biggio, when I saw him, I was like, man, this is the guy I want to collect, because he was a catcher, an all-star catcher, and then he became a second baseman. The Astros really wanted him to change his position because, one, he was a speedster, the other reason is because they wanted to save his legs, and second base worked out really well for him, where he ended up getting 4 gold gloves off of that. So that's pretty cool in his second baseman stages of his career. Definitely like one of those players that he's short in stature, so and I am not as tall as he is. I think he's 5'11". It looks like he's shorter in stature compared to other Major League Baseball players, but he just seemed like he was short-statured. I just looked at his actual height, and I was like, wait, he's 5'11"? Yeah, no, he's not that short, but he seemed like he was. I guess it's the way he was built. I know that Craig Biggio was I think he's still the all-time hit king for the Houston Astros and the team. And I also think that he still leads all right-handed hitters with the most doubles, which is like 668 of them that he had over his career. And this is just information that I found out after reading some of these cards on the back of these cards before making the video. So I thought that was pretty cool. Made all-star games in both the catcher position and at the second base position. And I don't think he made it as an outfielder, but he also spent some time in the outfield after one of his injuries. As you can see right here, came up at the right time. So yeah, Craig Biggio is one cool dude. That's my last card for this batch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push this back, and give me a second. Craig had one of those careers that would span 20 years. 20 years at one job. Actually, I spent 20 years at my job currently. I'm on my 24th year. Oh, goodness. But 20 years playing Major League Baseball. That is one long career. That definitely got him into the 3,000 hits, 3,000 hit club with 3,060 is his total mark, which leads the Houston Astros all time. Well, I can't get this card to focus on, but that is a pretty nice card. The gold label. And Craig Biggio had the most hits of any Houston Astro, so it makes him a darling with them. He also, although this cap doesn't wear it right now, Craig Biggio used to wear a pin on one of his hats, which was like a sunshine, and he would do it for photo shoots, spring training games, and stuff like that. And that was for the Sunshine Kids pediatric cancer victims. That's what he would wear it for, as he was a spokesman for them. So he definitely did a lot of community work. And actually, here it goes right here. If you look right above there, you can see the little sunshine pin that he used to wear. And at one point, Major League Baseball told him that he couldn't wear it anymore. And I think a lot of people did not take too kindly to that. And they ended up like overruling what he said, or what they said. And they told him that when he's done with the sponsorship of that then he can take, he couldn't wear it anymore. So that's what they did there. So, yeah, a good guy all around, and one that was well deserving of the accolades that he's gotten at the end of his career, becoming the first true Houston Astro to become a Hall of Famer. So there you go, 668 doubles, 3,060 hits, and Craig Biggio is one of the best at the Houston Astro position. Just a few more cards here. This time we're going to do some landscape cards. That's a really nice action shot right there. Number 7. Always putting his best foot forward, I would say. A guy who, if you have any kids, you want him to play just like them, just like this guy. Try every position. When I first started thinking of Craig Biggio, I was like, oh, like I said, the thought just left my mind because I was looking at the 5'11". Craig Biggio. Yeah, I got nothing. I just lost my train of thought there. So this card is numbered 2,250. It's a shinier version. It's a Spectrum. It's a really nice card. And here's the final card. Definitely deserving of his Hall of Fame candidacy and all the other accolades that he had. That just makes it pretty cool. He would have. I think as I do the video, I sit there and I say, well, I kind of regret not going after all his cards, but it just wasn't in it for me to keep on going. I appreciate his career, and I really wanted to start. But I think that I'll just let it be for now and just let the collection grow and just put him aside when I see a nice card of his and add to the collection that way. Well, guys, that was my POTTS player collection. And this one is of Craig Biggio, the Hall of Fame second baseman for the Houston Astros. Thanks for watching. Until next time.